Hi, my name is Steph. If you'd like to come on and have a seat for some symbolic support, Cancers, I've created an ink blot made in your name and essence if you'd like to take a screenshot so you can scry on your own time and terms for shapes and symbols that speak to your psyche and psychic senses. We're also going to add on tarot and oracle, and as well we have the ghost tube here kicking for any audio additions that may further inspire or irritate. Please do receive or release freely. All right, Cancers. I'm a little under the weather, so sorry if I sound stuffy or sniffly. On the road to recovery. All right. Cancers, when you're ready, I'm going to get ready to open up. You're welcome to join me, or you can fast forward through. Whatever feels good to you. Taking a nice big breath. Closing the eyes, cleansing the palette of perception. Releasing the race and the rush. Activating the abstract mind and ancient awareness to perceive and receive symbolic support in the name and honor of Cancer Collective. Cancers, thank you so much for being my muse, for holding space for me to share my insights and allowing me to be a guest in your aura. Gratitude. All right, let's dig in here. A few cards came out in your pre-shuffle and as well a rune. And you know the drill as well. If you see, sense, or feel anything, please feel well to comment below or keep to yourself. I'm going to start off here with the angel number cards that came out. So it's 999, so maybe you've been seeing a lot of nines. Thank the past for your lessons and leave it where it belongs so you can make the best of life that is still waiting to be fulfilled by only you. I am unique. Like, I just love that. That's such a nice message. And then you also have here love that came out, which, let's just face it, is true and blue, has Cancer written all over it. All over it. And then last but not least, we have your llama rune that has come through. Whoops, apologies. And the llama wisdom has to share as a spirit animal. The llama spirit brings adaptability, perseverance, responsibility, and endurance. Llamas climb slowly and safely, making sure that their footing is always secure. Your llama spirit can help you overcome hurdles. He teaches worthy goals can be reached with extra effort and hard work. And possibly quickly. So if those are in any way inspiring or energies that you would like to work with, numbers, oracle, or runes. But all right, let's dig in here. So I'm seeing ears. And almost like I kind of want to do like a Home Alone thing. Like, oh my gosh. Maybe you're going to hear some really good news. Because I feel like it's a little bit exciting. But I'm also seeing like my, like it's like that. Like, I feel like I might be holding my breath a little bit for something. I feel like I might be holding my breath in regards to news. I don't know. Good news. Like, look at all this. Look at all this good coloring and love that's coming in. Interesting. I'm seeing E.T., like E.T. phone home. For some Cancers, you might be hearing or clairaudient. Spirit, you might be very empathic. You might be tethering in telepathically, and it can all be very noisy. You're like, just stop it. Because then I kind of get in here of like a cowboy, what is that thing, like a lasso or something like that? Yeah, I feel like you guys can hear it. Maybe it's even part of what the Cancer Collective is sensitive to right now amongst the larger collective. And there's just a lot of noise. A lot of, we can keep it simple, a lot of opinions or a lot of chatter. But I do feel like there's some Cancers very specifically that are hearing spirit a little bit more. And it could just be trying to come in and being asked to relax to receive it so it's less jarring. But if it's not something you're wishing and want to grow with, I hear like just say that and kind of reaffirm it. But if it's something in the collective that you're feeling amongst the collective, right? Like it's all so noisy. Excuse me, I need some hot lemon water. It's almost like I have to I don't know, like lasso some things. Maybe you got to pull some things out. Maybe you're unplugging from certain things. I also see somebody that might be
addict,
oh, okay, really working on reciprocity and give and take, Cancers. Like, and I'm going to say equal, but with the brilliance and wise understanding that doesn't necessarily mean it looks the same going in and coming out, or receiving and giving it. Like maybe you offer somebody a service and they offer you a service in return, but they're two different modalities or they're two different things. Or you want to buy somebody's fresh eggs and they can knit booties for your grandchild. Do you know what I mean? Like it feels something like that in like the trade realm. So it feels very harmonizing, and I feel like I'm harmonizing that. But something about like there's a puzzle piece up here. And it's like this puzzle piece, very clearly a puzzle piece. I've been carving out the space for this piece. It's almost like there was maybe something you've been trying to figure out. I'm hearing if there's someone you're trying to figure out. That's curious. I don't know what that means because why are you trying to figure them out? Maybe it's somebody trying to figure you out. And maybe this is like you're sensing that, or like remote viewing, or you can just, when people are thinking about you and they're trying to figure you out. But I don't know. It's weird. Because it's like when you're trying to figure somebody else out, you're going to place them within the context of one's own understanding of life experiences, this, that, or the other. But that doesn't necessarily mean that's where they should be placed by the person. So I feel like if somebody's trying to figure out, I feel like they should just ask you. And maybe they're really nervous to step forward to you, and vice versa. Maybe there's something or someone you're trying to figure out, like put this one puzzle piece together. And on the other hand, I'm kind of like, just go ask them, or let it go. Like I don't feel like it should be troubling your mind, because they might just work differently than you. So if it's a curiosity, I'd consider asking, or vice versa if this is somebody external to you, Cancers. I'm seeing a beluga whale. Is that right? Or maybe it's a manatee. A beluga or a manatee. Like such soft love is oozing. I'm going to say a manatee, but also possibly the beluga whale.
man,
Oh, there's somebody that wants to come in. There's somebody or something that's trying to come into your life, but they're doing so carefully, like a chess piece. Their moves are, maybe this is that whole trying to figure it out feel. I don't know. It's all very curious. Like, and I want to come back into your story because it's like you're so unique, right? You're so unique that they're trying to figure you out and they want to come in, but they're maneuvering like a chess piece. That puzzle piece, if something is from the past, the message that I think that you guys already know is to let it be, so you can step into what is waiting to be, what it is that you really want. There is a head down here, or not down here, but see, but it's like being whisked into the wind. It's so beautiful. It's like a mirage. Something's like a mirage, but it's like of the most beautiful sand. Maybe there's like a vacation coming. It's like I'm Peter Pan and I am sending out wishes. Sending out wishes. These wishes are for me. I feel very personal when I'm in here, Cancers. Like these are for me. Not that I don't have I have so much care. Obviously, you're a Cancer. You have so much care, but I'm not concerned about everybody else it seems so much anymore. Maybe it's like a controlling mechanism. Maybe some cancers are releasing a little bit of control about having to, I don't know, just control in general. I don't know. Maybe it's in your job. Maybe it's in your career, your relationship, partnership, friendships, whatever the case may be. I'm releasing control and I'm just kind of sending out well wishes.
Real.
Something about an orange dragon. Maybe you're working on the sacral. Orange sacral dragon, if that means anything to you, you're working with that. There's also what's that gent's name? He's the fire bear. You know, he's like the brim hat, and he's what's the case? Oh, why can't I remember that? I feel like he's a staple. Smokey the Bear, maybe? Smokey the Bear? I feel like there's something about that. There's also Mary Poppins in here. I'll go over here because I've already made a mess over there. A Mary Poppins.
Can you help me?
We're here for you. What do you need help with, hon? What do you need help with? We can try. We can help you help yourself. Yeah, see? Oh, you got 2 dragons. You got 2 dragons. Orange sacral. Oh, Okay, they've got each other's back, so it's almost like they're conjoined twins. Maybe it's like soulmate stuff, soul friendships. Where's this Mary Poppins going to?
Come inside.
Yeah, like she's heading in there. Okay. The King of Wands came up when I was talking about the orange sacral dragon. And I just kind of want to talk about this for a second because it's not leaving my mind when I was over here with it. And I want to place it like right in here. So this could be part of that collective agitation, maybe, Cancers. Too many voices, too many opinions, too many wants, too many needs, too many desires. Maybe it's your friends, maybe it's your boss, whatever the case may be. I don't know. Or against the voices in your head. And I'm kind of tied to them in some way, shape, or form. But here's the irony. I'm also keeping keepsakes of them. So it's almost like I'm bound to them by my own memories. I want to come back to your card. Thank the past for the lessons and leave it where it belongs. It's almost like if maybe you're holding on to a lot of things, of people, places, or things of have such fond memories, and they were tools and they were valuable along the way, and maybe you had different hopes and dreams for them, or you thought the ending would be different. But I feel like you're being asked to release it. I feel like you're being asked to release it. Same if it's in the collective, maybe turning down the news, or whatever the case is, however you want, however you detox or manage your noises of humanity. Cancers, because you have judgment here, and it so beautifully came in with all. Okay, so that's what Mary Poppins is doing. She has good judgment. Masculine or feminine, you have them both here anyway. I feel like there might be someone or something, see, with all these blue pieces coming in. Oh, the coloring is just working out so beautiful, and I love it when that happens, because it's like diving in even deeper to the ink. I don't know if there's a version of yourself, other people around you that you've made judgments on that is keeping you bound, or again, it's people, yourself, aspects of yourself. It's like Mary Poppins. I don't know why that keeps coming through. Like, is there a part of that movie? Like, I'm just not understanding. Like maybe taking your own medicine, or you've been taking your medicine and when you dish it out now to others, it's very kind, but I feel like I'm very mindful of the judgments. Yeah, Queen of Cups. See, I want to be
Clock.
I want to feel well. Cancers, that's how I feel. I want to feel well. And maybe that means I am, especially with those well wishes that came out here in Peter Pan, it's like I'm getting back to something about myself. And if you ever watched as a kid that show, I think it's Romper Room, and they would hold the mirror up. It's like I'm taking a look at things, even maybe like the windows of the way you see the world. And maybe I'm even reserving judgments so I'm not bound to them. Maybe you have to make a lot of judgments too in your job, Cancers. Like there's just a lot of people that need and require your attention in whatever your profession is. There's that puzzle piece. There's the puzzle piece up here, and there's the puzzle piece of like those lassoing cowboy type things in there. What's going on here? There's a book with a heart. It's like a bookmark. It's beautiful. There's also a Scottish Rite dog. I think it's a Scottish Rite. Well, I said it pretty quickly, so. This feels like it's like I have a hole punch, and this hole punch is in the shape of a heart. Shape of a heart. Tower. Tell me more about the tower. Could be like that Home Alone kind of feel. The High Priestess. Okay, so this is, sorry, I'm moving back into those that could be working with spirit or the sounds of all that is. We'll take one more, thank you. Two of Pentacles, lots of twos coming out. Okay. Cancers. If you haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you, and you warm my very haunted heart for being here with me. Okay, you've got the Tower and the High Priestess, the Chariot, the Seven of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. If these mean anything to you, please follow that first versus my yammerings, as I tend to follow the artistry versus the wordage. But here we go. Okay. See, remember when we were talking about this bookmark with the heart? There's the bookmark with the heart. You might oversee from a family space, or from, I really feel like it's career oriented. I feel like I oversee a lot of people, or a lot of little buildings, or a lot of little rooms. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I'm sending them light. I'm sending them light. Some of you also might be healers of some sort. It doesn't mean you have to, to be out in the world. I'm a healer, but I feel like this is very quiet to some degree. Working with a lot of earth energies, like root stuff. Something also about the pomegranates coming through. Pomegranate. Yep. Thank you. Okay. There's also, I want to note on the other side that if there's any sort of remote viewing, to ensure that permission is being granted or offered, so that there's not karmic entanglements. Especially if there's anyone trying to remote view on a Cancer as well. Ask for higher self permission. In regards to the gift of what it is, even with this ET and the hearing of the frequencies, because they're like swimming in with these dragons and this beluga. Lots of love there. But I feel like you might not be seeing the peace or hearing the peace that you want to feel just yet, but you are moving towards it in regards to your skill or gift. And this feels like clear something or other, some area of consciousness. Maybe you're working with dreams, gemstones. I don't know what it is, or you just you have this ability, like you see
Inside.
color in sound. I don't know what, it doesn't even have to be so mystical. Maybe it's something very intellectual and academia oriented, and you're focusing on that. But it's like you come out of this, like you're learning this skill or adapting. It's like being deaf and then suddenly having a hearing aid. And sometimes you have to turn it up and sometimes you have to turn it down depending on your environment, depending on your audience. This is what it makes me feel like. And you kind of get to break free of things. You will break free of the distractions. Yeah. Okay. Cancers. How you doing? Getting ready to close out here. Oh my goodness. I'm re-looking at the llama because there seems to be, yeah, see, there's, okay. Oh my goodness. All right. Your llama is helping you overcome hurdles. Teaching worthy goals can be reached with extra effort and hard work. So some of you might be upgrading even in your jobs, studying, schooling, something along that lines, or your gifts, right? Okay.
What happened?
So maybe drawing in the llama. I want to note when I'm back over here, sorry, because what came out here was answering the call, and I want to note the coloring of the sunset, sunrise. Regardless of what it is, career, creative consciousness, and otherwise beyond the words of my yammering, you are answering the call by doing the work slowly but surely, romper room, by looking in the mirror of making your own judgments. You've made the changes, or you're continuously making changes to make it more harmonious for your heart.
Follow you.
And sometimes that means other people are let go of that. And I feel like in that freedom, if I recall, some of those people you'll just let go and you'll send them well wishes. It's fine. Because you have a call, your own call to answer and to make your dreams come true. And I gotta admit, Cancers, you are dreaming quite beautifully, and it comes right into creation. I love it because it's like, okay, remember the brown and orange dragons, brown and orange. It's like the fire dragon. Beautiful. And this is like the landscape of Peter Pan. See? Prayers and peace. A lot of this has been, I personally in your reading have been feeling, I want peace on earth. And like, that's so Cancer of you. I just want peace on earth. But peace on earth for everyone is different. That's a different definition. That's true freedom in order to, uphold that. And you understand that. But by that, it means that you might not resonate with everyone's version of peace on earth. But for you and the people you might work with, the foundations that you have built upon and the foundations that you'll be moving forward, your past is at peace. You send prayers and you're moving forward to your fire of creation. And you are straight up bringing it on into the earth landscape. Distraction. Oh, it's literally the Cancer card. Hercules, Hercules. Oh, I will bring these up for you because they're beautiful. So Cancer, distraction, and Hercules, strength. This is what you're making sure you're not doing anymore. At least this is the way I'm feeling in all of this. Who wrote the book of love? I'm really doing things wholeheartedly, and I'm not being distracted. There's that puzzle piece. I'm not being distracted anymore.
He won't leave.
Pisces bond. The bonds that you make and you have are beautiful, balanced, and strong. And those are the ones to focus on, not necessarily the ones that didn't work out the way you wanted them to, or if somebody is projecting it to you the way they wanted it to work out with you. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's how it's making me feel. things that didn't work out the way I wanted them to, people, places, or things, are a distraction. And I have to
What brought you here?
send them prayers, release them, let them go to make room for what it is that I really want. And that takes a lot of strength. I want to note that that's not like an easy feat. And especially Cancers, if you want to look at your on the, zodiac wheel sign and watch Capricorn, because you guys are sister signs. If you wanted to watch that, and that could be part and parcel of a bonding or a bond that you have with someone or something, because you even have this like conjoined twin thing. But even conjoined twins can have very different wants, needs, and desires in life. And true freedom, true love allows that to happen. Peace and prayers. Peace and prayers. That's what Cancers have. Peace pipe. There might be somebody or something you're making peace with. Sisterhood. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. Maybe there is something you're making peace with, Taurus. And maybe what that looks like could mean not talking to them again. Or maybe you make peace with it. I don't know what it is. There could also be something that you, in regards to career or some sort of side hustle thing, you might be doing something in regards to a community that helps, like it's almost like a therapy. Again, I want to come into that other card. There it is, the High Priestess, with all these houses. Like maybe you do like Reiki circles, or a school of some sort, or just simple gatherings for, it doesn't have to be just ladies, but just in general, the humanity of it, it's almost like heartfelt humanity. And you kind of get together to cultivate a strength of that, like a meditation circle or something like that, even if it's remote and it's done on Zoom. But I feel like that might be something you might be creating, some sort of circle, so people can gather and cultivate the strength within themselves, to that energy source, to build that strength and then share it however they may feel. But Cancers, I hope this made sense. I hope this did serve. This feels very, very caring, but it feels like, and I say that in a way, it's like because I have this vision for what I want for myself, peace and prayers, but that doesn't mean to say that doesn't mean I need to let go of some sort of distractions and whatever those are for you. Woo! I am so sorry. Distraction. Cancers, thank you so much for being my muse, for holding space for me to share my insights. We will flip this to look at it from a different perspective, to get the aura of the end of January. So I will see you again soon. Hopefully you didn't think there was an earthquake with the camera.
Mother.
Okay. Until then, thank you for scrying with me. Bye, Cancers. Crazy. Anything else? Crazy. Wonderful reading for Cancers. I really liked that. Feels very loving. I like things that feel loving. So nice. So nice.